Alrighty, my name is Susan Davis, and I got married in '91. So my name is Susan Taylor. I joined Pacific Telephone in 1973, and then I joined the facility system in 1981. Now, what jobs I worked on the facility system were almost everything. Almost went through all of the systems in the facility system. And then in Turks, I worked on the conversion from facility system to Turks. And I worked on the data dictionary, and I did some requirements work, and then I retired in 2011. No, 2011. 2011 of 2000. So, let's see, any memories and recollections? Well, I just remember doing when we did the split from AT&T, I worked in Cincinnati for 6 months with Bob Nidifer. That was a hoot, so we had a good time. And I can't think of anything else right now, but I had a good time. I loved working with all the people in the facility system, and I do miss the people, but I don't miss having to go to work. So, okay.
My name is Fraylin, and I joined facility system in 1981 and left in 1985. And what else? Well, anyway, so that's it. That's it.
That's it? Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Margaret Haskins. I started with Pacific Telephone in 1980. I got in with facility system in 1982, I think, very beginning of 82, maybe the end of 81. I was very fortunate. One of the first things I worked on was some of the interrogates, I think SPNIN, the span interrogate. And the funny thing is now I work indirectly for AT&T as a contractor. And I am now taking the SysGen apart for SPNIN, CDI, Carrier Derived Interrogate, Carrier Online Word, and it's funny, it's like a history for me because you come through it, you see people's names, like I saw Doug Joy's name, I saw Special Service Forecasting, all of these things that we worked on. It's actually a fun job for me to look at the remnants that are still sitting there in the SysGen, and I'm working on removing them now. So it's been a good experience, and I have a lot of happy memories.
Hi, I'm Vicki Lowe. I started in the facility system group in 1982. We were still in San Francisco, but shortly after that we moved to Oakland, working for Dell Davis. And I was there until just before the Turks conversion in 1993 or 94, I'm forgetting. But it was a fun time. We worked on Sweatit and Common Language and all the old back-end systems. And obviously it was a good group because we're all still getting together after this many years. So it was a great place to grow up and a good place to reminisce about. And that's about it.
Hi, my name is Anita Weil, and I joined Pacific Bell in 1983, and I joined right when we were doing the Turks FS conversion, so I worked on that when I worked for Lanny. And I remember many conversions, including Mother's Day, and really enjoying everybody I worked with. And I did reports for Turks, and I did taskmate mostly. Okay?
Hi, my name is David Liu. I started working for Pacific Bell
back in '79, and somewhere in '84, '85, I worked for a district called Facility Systems as a staff associate, and my boss was Alice Stedman, and it was in Oakland, 180 grand, and I delivered sysouts from the printer room. I don't know whether you guys remember getting them from me. And a year later, I believe, we moved to San Ramon, and I stayed there for a few more years, and got to work for Gordon Karsken as his district staff clerk, and D11 positions opened up, and I became one, and it is now, 2014, I have retired after 34 years with Pac Bell, SBC, AT&T, and life is good. Hi, you all.
Hi. In case you don't recognize me after all these years or don't remember my name, I'm Rawleen. I used to be called Rawleen Garrison. Now I'm Rawleen Carsapolo because I'm married again. And I was actually at Pac Bell longer than this, but in facility systems, I started out my Pac Bell journey in 1985. And I think I left the end of 1990. So I was there about 6 years. And, you know, I was trying to remember all the names of the projects that I was on, and I don't remember all of the ones at the beginning, but I was a coder in COBOL, and I remember using Telon to write some programs. And then I got into quality assurance, and I did function points. I counted defects. In fact, some people call me the bean counter. I was doing that, and then at the end of 1990, I ended up moving over to Enterprise Data Warehouse Group. So that's where I finished up, and I retired after 23 years at Pac Bell about 5 years ago. The memories, the recollections, the stories that I have, you know, I was thinking about that. I think what I remember most were all the fun times, like the Halloween parties we had, and we used to dress up. I remember one of the first Christmas dinners we had was in, I think, a fancy hotel in San Francisco or maybe Oakland. But, oh, it was really nice. We got, you know, everything paid for and stuff. And it was like every year it got less and less and less until I don't know if they even have Christmas parties now. There was one bad thing. I can't remember the name of it. It was some kind of thing that we went through that we were supposed to, no, what was it called? I don't even know now. But maybe somebody else will talk about it. It was kind of a management style that we were supposed to do.
Was that LDS?
Yes, LDS was at the yes, because I remembered it was the same letters as the Mormon thing, LDS, Latter-day Saints, yeah, but it wasn't Latter-day Saints. Yeah, I didn't like that, so that was a bad memory. But all the others, good memories. Oh, the Abanditos, the baseball team. I didn't play on it, but it was fun, and I like going to it. So that's it. I sure enjoyed seeing so many people today. I haven't seen some for 20 years, so this is great. And thanks, Rich, for doing this.
Okay, hi, I'm Elizabeth Tuck. I was with Facility Systems from 86 to 92, I believe, and then moved to another part of Pac Bell. And then left Pac Bell in 99 and went out. That was when a lot of people could go contracting, so I went out contracting and I enjoyed that. And then joined another regulated monopoly, PG&E. And left there about 6 years ago, I guess, which would have been about, I don't know, what is that, 2009 or something. Anything else? I don't remember what I did at Facility Systems. My specific job is SSMDP. Yes, that was really difficult. And fond memories were things like Halloween, or there was kind of a lot of camaraderie, and I really enjoyed that. It was nice.
Hi, my name is David Michaelis, always has been. I did join Pacific Telephone back in 1980. I was a loop assignment clerk and then a repair service attendant for several years before coming to headquarters accounting. I did come over to the facility system Turks, and I really didn't come to the facility system. I came to Turks in 1991, right when the project was being initiated. I think the director was Anand Kumar at that point in time that brought me over. So the FS folks were still supporting the FS system, but we were all part of the plan to bring Turks in. So I never did do anything with facility system. When I came into Turks, I was responsible with Anita Weil for loading the SPAN database as part of the initial process. And then later on did a bunch of reports for Turks. Probably the funniest thing about Turks is, here it is that I came over in 1991 to start up Turks. It's now 2014, and I actually still have Turks, but in a managerial role. And in addition to having Turks for California, got it for all of the Southwestern Bell Corporation states, the Ameritech states, the Bell South states, and currently Southern New England. I'm about to lose that one because AT&T is selling off Southern New England. Memories. My favorite memory, which may not be funny, but is a t-shirt that I wanted to have printed about 1994, after we converted the South in Pacific and we were still had to do the North conversion in 95. We had Anand Kumar as our director for the IT side, and Bill Fallis was the director on the client side, and I wanted to print a t-shirt that said Turks, the fallacy, named after Bill, goes on and on and on. That's it.
Hi, I'm Paul Talley, and I joined Pac Bell in 1996. Out of all the people you talked to, I'm probably the youngest and the last of the Turks people. So I came in after FS had already gone away to help with the cleanup after everything had gotten moved into Turks. And I stayed with Turks through, so now even I'm back consulting at AT&T, working on Turks KX, which is the Java version of Turks that lets you get into that way. My recollections are when I started, we had 286 PCs that were all running these scripts to move things from one part of Turks to another to clean up queues and changing RROs, and when they would do MPA splits, we were the ones that went in and split everything out in the Word documents and reissued those, and just tried to mechanize the things that weren't automatically mechanized inside of Turks. And I basically worked with Taskmate, doing Taskmate scripts, and then switched over to the JX, which is the Java extended version of Turks for people to be able to get to Turks through a web page instead of having to have a 3270 emulator. And I guess, again, I was trying to think of some interesting story that's happened, and I think I got there after all the late nights where people were ordering pizza and having to do all the hard lifting, and so my involvement in it was just cleaning up what all the rest of you guys have worked on. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of who I am. Okay, thank you.